Hi, I'm Marie Zinno. I'm an embroidery designer, embroidery business owner, and author. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about my monogram towel basket bundle with embroidered ribbon. Monogram towel baskets make a wonderful gift to give, especially for bridal showers or wedding gifts. It's also a very profitable gift if you do it as a business. There are three important factors to remember when you're creating your basket bundle. One is placement. We like to teach that placement is very important on your towels, because when you have a towel, you don't usually give just one towel. You do 2 or 4 towels or maybe more. And you don't have to give it as a gift. You can keep it for yourself. I embroider tons of towels in my business, and I teach embroidery around the country. So when you're embroidering towels, you want to make sure that the towels are all embroidered in the same location, and you have to think about when they're hanging on the towel bar that they'll be hanging in the exact same location and that the monogram is the same size. So I'm using a template kit that home embroiderers and commercial embroiderers use to embroider all your towels in the same location. I will start by actually folding my towel in half, and I have marked my center half with this pin. I'm going to take the template that says hand towel with a border. Now, my personal preference is just to embroider towels with a border. I find it's a little more pleasing to the eye, and it's that simple woven border that you can get at many ready-made big box stores. So you would take the template and you would start up from that center point just to the top of the border edge, and it's actually labeled top of the border, and place the target sticker in that spot. The target stickers are included in the kit as well. And there's a template for hand towels, bath towels, many other home deck type items. So once I have my center mark with my target sticker, I would place it in my 5x7 hoop, because that's the size of the embroidery design that I'm using. So if you're going to embroider something that's maybe 3.5 inches wide, then you can use a 4x4 hoop. But my embroidery design measures about 5.5 inches, so I have to use a bigger hoop. So I have it marked, and there another great point when you have a towel with the border is that you have a straight reference mark. See, when you line it up in your hoop, you can also double check to make sure that it's straight in your hoop. One of the other second key factors to remember when you're embroidering towels or anything with a nap, velour, fake fur, and of course our terry cloth, is that your embroidery design has to have what we call an underlay. Okay, so an underlay stitches are usually the unattractive stitches that stitch down in the beginning of your design, especially your lettering, and hold down the pile of the fabric. As you can see, I stitched out these 3 letters, and I'm just showing you the zigzag, ugly stitches. That is really the foundation for the embroidery design. And then as the design progresses, then it finishes with the beautiful satin stitches. And you can see the finished M, which all the satin stitches are there. So you have to remember that not all embroidery designs and lettering are appropriate for terry cloth or other thick pile fabrics. So you have to use an underlay. You can add it with your software if you have editing embroidery software at home. You can do that, or you can purchase designs that already have the underlay stitches included. And then one of our other important factors is stabilizer. Stabilizers are so important when you are embroidering towels. So I'm using a simple, soft tearaway that can be easily, torn off after the embroidery. And I'm also using the water-soluble stabilizer as my topper. As you can see, this is feels like plastic, but if you spritz it away with water, it'll just simply dissolve. And that also holds down our pile when you're getting ready, but it will all wash away. So that's why you need the underlay stitches to be sure that the terry cloth will not poke through those beautiful satin stitches when you're embroidering. So I'm going to attach this to the machine, and I've already brought up my embroidery design. As you notice, I'm using a 10 needle commercial machine. I have 3 of these in my business, but you can very easily do the same project, the same embroidery design on a home machine by using the correct embroidery designs and the stabilizers and the placement kit. Since I do a lot of towel sets, I want to use something that's a little faster and durable. So that's why I'm using the commercial machine. Now I've already brought up my design on my USB stick and added the basting file. And now I'm using the positioning sticker to locate the center of my design. And this will automatically position the monogram exactly where I need it to be. Okay, we're going to remove our positioning sticker and get ready to embroider. I've already positioned it perfectly with that automatic placement. And get ready to embroider. Now this design takes about 10 minutes to stitch out, but I do have one that's already complete. There's those underlay stitches stitching out. Okay, we're going to turn this off and I'm going to show you the finished product. Okay, here is my finished embroidery design with the water-soluble stabilizer still intact. One of my secrets that I like to suggest is to remove the basting file stitches from the very back of the towel with sharp scissors. Don't pull it with a seam ripper and don't tear at it. Make sure you remove those first. Then unhoop your towel and then you can gently peel away the water-soluble stabilizer when you're finished. See how easily that tears off? You can also spritz it with a little water in your spray bottle to remove the excess. Again, it'll completely remove with water. And then follow the same steps for the other hand towel and the other bath towels. It makes a great gift. Now to complete our beautiful basket, there's a couple steps involved. And one is to embroider the ribbon. And the ribbon I use is always a wired sheer organza type ribbon, but always the wired. I find it's a lot easier to keep straight in the hoop and it keeps its shape very nice. You can use it for a variety of gifts. It doesn't just have to be a wedding, basket of towels. It can be a teddy bear, it can be happy birthday, anything around a box. It creates a wonderful way to package and bundle an item or a gift. And I'm going to show you how to do the embroidered ribbon next. I have it hooped nice and straight and taut in my hoop, parallel, just the ends of the ribbon is all you need to embroider it. And here it is, the finished embroidery message for this couple that's getting married in this May. Again, make sure the water-soluble stabilizer is hooped as your base stabilizer, nice and tight in the hoop, and both ends are parallel and straight. And then you will do your lettering, editing right at the machine. It's simple to do. You can do it on a home machine or commercial machine. It's a wonderful gift and it's a wonderful thing to sell if you decide to have a business.